for you because some of its things are more tuned to the northern area and might not work as well in this area we're going to be in for most of it. And that's not a full thing.
Shows he's not a mean guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, I'll pull you aside later and I'll talk about how they all work in this setting. Because unlike the normal D&D settings, a lot of stuff's a little different. For instance, all the gods are just straight up dead. There are no gods left. Is that the 24 version or?
Duck Simulator, man.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the fucking.
It's just very similar stuff. Skull didn't have access to the drown.
Wait, does it have dungeons?
Again, I'm using the old
If you want, I can give you a link to the stuff that I have, and then you can just copy and share it to the character sheet that I'm talking to.
as long as you're using stuff that's on D&D Beyond, you can just copy and paste it. It's if you're using subclasses and stuff that aren't, and it would transformations
And that's what it feels like to put an 1/8-inch jack down your pee hole.
Oh.
And that was just for a
Hey.
prank. Was it worth the prank?
Wait, why do I not have Jelly's reactive?
Because you touch yourself at night.
I don't see what that
That's the
has
part that makes you laugh.
you.
That's literally
The
a joke
fucking
I've been telling for a
giggle.
million years. And I stole it from Family Guy. Also, hi guys.
Good
I'm
evening.
Hey, how you doing, people? How's it going?
Wait, I
Look who's
just
back
realized,
and
where's
ready to
Cam's
tell
name?
stories.
Drugs.
Drugs.
God fucking damn it, Skull.
Where's Cam's name?
Seventh huge.
Oh, here.
I do know that earlier today, Daisy had a tornado warning, so I don't know. She may have had weather issues.
Oh shit, well hopefully everything's alright.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I did just text her. I'm also gonna text Kira. I know her daughter was coming home today, so, and she hasn't seen her in a week. If she decides to stay home and not go to dojo, she will be hanging out with her daughter.
Perfectly understandable.
So, it's been a while.
It's been a super duper while.
It's so weird because Gaming Related was also having a couple times where they skipped. So I couldn't even
It's
go
like
to
they
life,
were
them.
doing
man.
it on purpose. It's like they were doing it on purpose. They're trying to compete with us. We're the better D&D. Oh, I shouldn't say that actually. Their sessions
Don't
are
kick our
amazing.
asses, don't.
Their
We
sessions are
outnumber them.
amazing.
That there has to be a collab at some point.
Ooh.
Oh, can you imagine getting Monk and Leon and Soren on here?
You got so
EP.
many people though.
It would be a lot of people,
I feel like it would have to be like
but it would
holiday
be like
thing.
it would be a huge boss. Like it'd be a we run into each other and then we have to fight like a stupidly powerful enemy.
Okay, I was thinking like, what do we do for like Christmas? But it's like a month-long thing.
Or,
Right.
hear me out,
Halloween.
a battle royale.
Ooh.
Their group versus our group.
But we got to make sure that we're all relatively the same level as well.
Let's do
Oh,
Hunger
yeah, we
Relative.
can sort that
Games.
out. That would be amazing.
What'd you say, Jelly?
Hunger Games.
Yes.
That
would be tight.
Gaming Related, call us. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you know,
message
hit us
them
up.
first.
Gaming related, hit us up. You know, we're game if you are.
Cam, I don't think you were in here when I said it, but I'm supposed to be getting a PC.
Damn, son.
It's nothing crazy, but it's my friend Neo is gonna be sending me one that she had sitting in her apartment or her flat. And yeah. Her friend's gonna put some newer things in it, so yeah.
Just remember that
Better
you
than-
have to get like a US adapter or a different kind of cable plug. 'Cause
So the power the
Power supply.
power supply, thank you. I could not think of the second word. The power supply has or had, I don't know if it will when he gets it or when he swaps it, but it had has a just a regular 3-prong like what we would have here in America, and then I have one of those that would be an American plug.
oh, Nino burrito. Okay, then. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So Yeah, it's gonna be nice. My PC won't be fucking lagging all the time.
That's a mood.
Well, that's good.
Cause
You'll
yeah,
sort it out, don't worry.
half the time when we're playing D&D and you're like, hey, give me a strength check or whatever, I roll, and I'll roll, and then Discord will completely cut out until my roll is complete.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, a lot of the time I'm like, and I'll even say like what my roll is when it's done, and it takes a second to come back. I'm like, God damn it.
Don't worry,
So-
we'll sort it out. We'll get it all sorted.
Oh, absolutely. And it's gonna be nice. I'll be able to stream. I'll be able to stream, be in Discord, and play Spotify.
Oh my god. Oh
That'd
my
be
god,
great.
he on X Games mode.
Look, this laptop has done its job for the last 2-ish years, but I can't do all three of those things at the same time. Stream and Discord and listen to Spotify does not work.
Yeah.
But if I'm not in
quite-
Discord, and I'm listening to Spotify and streaming, it works perfect. Or if I'm streaming and in Discord, it works perfect. It's just Discord takes up so much CPU.
It has
Well-
gotten pretty heavy over the years.
Very much so.
I looked at it the other day and it was using like fucking 36%.
Woof.
Yeah. Because I pulled up my task manager to close it out and it said that like 36%. I was like, Jesus Christ. And that was just it sitting there.
This is why you get Opera GX, because you can customize how much memory and RAM and all the rest of it uses.
Kira's on her way.
Sweet.
yeah.
Okay. Well, while Kira's on her way, can I get anyone a beverage, perhaps?
I really
y-
go for one
yeah.
right now.
I already got.
I could. I mean, I'm pretty tired.
I've got a nice beverage that may perk you up a little bit.
Are you coming on soon?
What's it called?
It's called Glitch Energy. Pew pew pew! Explosions! Bang! Fireworks!
Hold on, we need to make this more exciting sounding.
Explosions!
I was trying to get to the soundboard, I can't find it.
Drugs.
No, not drugs.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This stream right here is in affiliation with Glitch Energy. They've been nice enough to be partnered up with this channel, and we couldn't recommend them enough. They've got excellent flavors in stock, such as Visceral Reaction, Nerdies, Smurf Juice, one of Bubblegum's favorite flavors, Karen Tears. Exactly, Bubblegum. On top of that, they also have Quest Item, the official flavor of Medieval Dynasty, along with other great sort of post-game hydration drinks and supplements such as God Mode and my personal favorite, AI. And while most other energy drink wholesalers will attempt to push their drinks on you with all of those sugars and colors and icky things that even as an AI from the future I don't understand, Glitch Energy doesn't believe in all that. Their drinks have no fillers, artificial colors or flavors, no maltodextrin, and for those of you watching your weight, it's keto-friendly, vegan-friendly, and gluten-friendly. And for those of you who are worried about shipping, don't worry, because it's manufactured in the good old USA. And for those of you outside of the US, don't worry, because they got international shipping too. So, don't wait on bated breath. Head on over to Glitch Energy and sign up for their newsletter to get 15% off of your first order. And that's with their newsletter alone. But if you use the code CAMBIT10, that's KAMBIT10, with any of your orders, you can get 10% off of any future orders that you place with them as well. So, head on over to glitchenergy.com and tell them that Cambit sent you.
Yeah, we missed that.
I miss doing that.
Yeah, did you ever make a script after all?
That is my script. That's my script.
Yeah, but to share with everyone. Did you bring in enough
No.
script for the rest of the class? See some?
By the way, if you don't mind me asking right now, what's the levels of your group? We, I believe at this moment, are level
9.
9. That's what I was going to say.
God, can't read a DM.
So, I feel for our new members of the chat that aren't familiar with our game, we should go around very quickly and just introduce ourselves for those of you that are here. So,
Not it.
nope, we're going down the list. We're going down the talkie list. So, Bubblegum, why don't you introduce your character to us?
Can we lose Bubblegum? Did Bubble say they were going to AFK at some point we didn't hear? Oh, hi, Kira.
I don't know.
Pick someone else.
I just noticed Kira was back.
Sorry, my alarm didn't go up.
How dare.
Hold on, I'm coughing real bad.
Stop that. You did that enough the past couple weeks, and that's why we weren't around.
So next on the talkie list is Jelly.
Bitch.
Why don't you introduce your character to us?
I am playing 7, Eleven. Totally not a punny name. He is a dark elf, necromancer, and he has his best friend, you know, the one he's known longer for the rest of the group at least, is his right hand, which is literally his animated right hand that got cut off, and was animated with necromancy magic. He's also, despite being a necromancer, he's actually pretty chill with the death god, so that's fun. But he's kind of awkward, kind of a stick in the mud.
Okay, alright. Next down the list is Reaper.
I am playing a Goliath fighter who was sold to a like royal family of some sort, and his name is Ash. Well, his name is very long and I can't even pronounce it, but he goes by Ash. And he's just all about protecting those important to him at any cost, including his life several times. Yeah, he just a little bit dumb.
You forgot about the flowers in his hair.
Oh yeah. He does have braided hair and beard with flowers in them. And he has 100% been used as a battering ram by the smallest character in our entire campaign. Well,
Hell yeah.
was the smallest.
Speaking of which, Kira, why don't you introduce your character to us?
Kira is a Korgan. Oh my. Of course, my husband says something about fucking. She is slightly rabid, and by slightly I mean she drank a stranger's blood at one point. She is a Korgan. I think I already said that. I can't remember. The phone call fucked me up. She is a barbarian and is deceptively strong for how tiny she is. She has picked up Ash, who is 7 foot something, and thrown him out of the building and used him as a battering ram, and she does wake him up by physically harming him because, well, rabies.
And for those of you who are interested, a Korgin is a homebrew race that I created. They are quite literally bipedal corgis. Two different types. One is more valued for strength, one is more valued for magic. They are, however, equally valued for the knowledge that they collect for Mistra. They are direct, quote-unquote, descendants for her. Avatars to wander the world and collect the stories for the most unbiased knowledge that she can possibly have, being the goddess of magic and knowledge.
I don't know, so because she definitely got scolded for it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kira is a good girl, and she doesn't do nothing wrong. Mom only yelled at her a few so far.
Can you pet them? The most important thing in any type of game is, can you pet the dog?
No.
I feel like Seven's pet her.
She would let Seven, and she would probably let Barrett, but anyone else will not get away with it.
Ash
Here
just
is
picks
the-
her up.
Kira is the exception to the rule. The other two Korgans, however, there's only three that exist on the prime material plane at any one point. Kira is the exception. The other two Korgans you may pet as you see fit.
And booped her snoots.
And boot their
And
snoots.
don't call Kira short. She is very sensitive.
Speaking of short, Skull. Skull is currently our guest roller for this particular part of the story. So why don't you introduce... Why don't you introduce your character to us?
I am Salar, the alchemist. Really?
It's
Really
all
no
about
drums?
fucking-
No claps? Nothing?
Drex.
Hold on.
There we go, thank you.
I can't find my soundboard.
He is a tiny little owlin. And if the name pun didn't cue it off, he is an alchemist artificer. He was currently rescued at sea from the group and has decided just to follow them around for a while because they seem neat. He's also constantly drugged up on caffeine.
Okay, I'm
so
I mean,
sorry.
he chugs coffee like it's nothing.
I'm gonna have to turn those sound alerts off because they should not be on. Would you
Oh,
mind just
shit.
repeating like the last 30 seconds of what you just said while I turn those off?
Yes. What did I say 30 seconds ago?
It's okay, I don't know it either.
Salar is constantly hyped up on caffeine, as he has a bottle of endless coffee and is constantly drinking it. He survived for 3 days at sea on nothing but caffeine. He
How
has also
he's
now
still
made
alive.
espresso.
Yes,
God help
espresso
everyone.
Now exists in this world. it now exists in this world because of him.
Bubblegum, you were like pretty intros.
Yeah.
You were the first one. And you didn't do the
Right.
glitch energy Karen Tears thing.
Yeah, not bad.
Whoops.
How the hell are you in there? Alright, well, it is now your turn, Bubblegum, so why don't you introduce your character to us?
Why do you look like bacon?
Wait, why are we introducing?
Because,
Because
we
we
haven't
have
been
new-
here for like 3 weeks.
Don't fucking yell at me. It's an honest question.
I'm stressed.
We have new people, and new people would like to know who we are.
Oh, okay. This is Daylily, or Dilly, as the nickname has come. He is a unicorn satyr who is blind. He is a cleric. He is very happy-go-lucky and very innocent in most things. Although apparently sometimes he can be a little bit of a badass.
He's snarky.
Yeah, he's become snarky.
I mean, so is
He's become
Seven.
very
I think they've been a
snarky.
bad influence on each other since they almost died.
Yeah.
Since they almost died. I love that.
Almost. We didn't get into death saving throws.
Only because I had death ward on myself, otherwise I'd be fucking dead.
I had poison ward. What was it? Poison protection? I don't remember what it was.
You had some kind of protection on you.
Yep.
The fact that you aren't dead is an absolute fucking luck save on.
We
Is there
were
a fucking
smart.
spider in my fucking tower?
Do 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 do.
How did that get in there?
Where is my background remover? Shit.
And we got a Riley in chat.
We do indeed have a Riley in chat. Hello, Riley. Hold on.
That's a
I
good
gotta get
question.
this spider
Does
out.
Sailor know how many licks it takes to get to the SeaWorld Center with Tootsie Pop?
3.
The world may never know. God, that's an old commercial. Did
Okay.
they have
alright.
those, Kim?
What, Tootsie Rolls? Yeah, we
Yeah.
had Tootsie Rolls.
The
We
commercial,
never had
though.
a commercial.
The Tootsie
Forgotten
Pop
how
commercials.
No, we never had the Tootsie Pop commercial.
Aw,
We did have Tootsie Pops, but we didn't have the Tootsie Pops commercials.
I'll have to show it to you at some point.
Oh, I know it.
There it is.
How many licks
Oh,
is it?
wait, we gotta get Malachi's introduction, because he's still here.
Oh, yeah, Malachi. Malachi did write something out.
He's
Hold on.
he's listening, but he can't talk.
He said, oh, hi, I play Malachi, a fallen Asimar monk who is in a one-sided pact with a demon. He loves fighting and alcohol and is currently looking for a way out of his pact.
There's more.
So as of recently, he is a monk lock or a war monk.
I keep thinking he's a tiefling.
He's not. He's a.
He said fallen
He's just a
Asimar.
very. He's just a very scary fallen Asimar.
As I said, he is one. I can't hear right now.
Fear me. Right
Be
then, lovely.
afraid.
Well, I think that I think our introduction has gone on way too long at this point.
Is it? We're almost 40 minutes into the stream.
Yay!
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, our donathon is still continuing to help repair Jelly's computer.
Great.
Because Jelly at this point needs that computer to earn a paycheck, and we're not leaving our friend broke. So her Ko-fi will be labeled throughout the stream relatively frequently, and the donation link is currently up there.
And it's not as much of an emergency as it was before, but because we're hoping that we should be able to repair it ourselves. We've ordered the part, but just in case, I do need to take it for more repairs because it's gotten really wonky. It's gonna go
You're
towards
wonky.
that. Everything else usually goes back to stream, so.
Jelly is in here, Riley. Jelly is currently playing 7-11.
Yep, I'm over here. I'm the dark elf.
Oh my god, Jelly, you can't just call them dark.
Okay, he's what's the name of the continent again that we're from?
Besnia.
He's Visnian American.
Oh my god.
Besnian American.
Well, I can't just say dark elf apparently.